Cleaning your bearings is an essential skill that every skater should know, as it'll prolong the life of the bearings you have and keep them running smooth and fast. The first step when cleaning your bearings is to safely remove the bearings from all of your wheels. If you need some help on that, we have a great tutorial video in our Learning Center. With all of your bearings safely removed, now it's time to take off the shields and open up the bearings. It is worth mentioning that some bearing types are sealed on both sides and cannot be opened. Of the serviceable kinds of bearings, some will have plastic shields, while others will have metal shields that are held in place with a C-ring. In order to remove the shields, you'll need a small prying device such as a thumbtack or safety pin. For the plastic shields, take your prying device, get it under the outside of the shield, and simply lift up. Take that guy and set it safely aside. Now with the metal ones, they're held in place with a C-ring, so find the end of that C-ring and do the same thing. Take your prying device and pry up. Once you have the C-ring dislodged, go ahead and take it and set it gently aside. And now the shield should fall out with a good tap. Cleaning your bearings is best done with any of these available bearing cleaning units, such as this Bones kit with this Sonic bearing wash. The reason we suggest using these is because the bearing kits will provide towers that elevate your bearings and allow the particulates to settle out. If you use Tupperware or flat-bottomed bowls at home, you run the risk of allowing those particulates to settle right back into your bearings. So now that you have your bearings, go ahead and take your tower and begin to assemble the bearings on your tower. Once you have all of your bearings assembled on the tower, secure them in place. And now it's time to add the solution to the kit. A word of caution when using home solutions or solvents, those can leave a sticky residue that will attract dirt after they're cleaned, and they may also compromise the lubrication you have inside the bearing. So we do recommend using only solvents meant for cleaning bearings. Go ahead and submerge your bearings into the kit. Make sure that it's on nice and tight and give it a good shake. Go ahead and let that guy settle for at least a few minutes, up to 5, so that all the particulates and dust can come out of the bearings. You may repeat this process as many times as necessary for dirtier bearings. Once you've given your bearings a good spin cycle or two, go ahead and remove them from the solution and set them on a nice lint-free towel to dry. Now that we have nice, clean, and dry bearings, before we reassemble the shields, we'll want to properly lubricate. We do recommend using, again, only approved bearing lubrications like this Bone Speed Cream. Go ahead and take it. 1 or 2 drops per bearing is all that it'll take. Once the lubrication is in, now you can put the shields back on. For the metal shields with C-rings, simply drop the shield back into place, and then the C-ring goes back around the perimeter of the shield, and it too will also snap into place. For the plastic shields, all you have to do is place it right on top and snap it down into place. Now that your shields are back on, go ahead and give your bearing a good spin to distribute that lubrication, and now your bearings are as good as new. At this point, you're ready to put your bearings back in your wheels and go skate. For more great instructional videos, be sure to check out the Learning Center at derbywarehouse.com.